Hello, fellow hunters, and this is the Texas Predator. So, hopefully, you guys saw my last video on the blooded predator, and it was just a quick, uh, insight video of what it is to be a blooded predator. From what I learned, being a blooded predator in the Predatorium and in the Predator, the AVP universe. So I wanted to come back, bringing back some of my old props from last year. Um, I made some small skull trophies that the Predator wears on himself. Now I don't know where exactly he gets these small skull alien. They look alien to me. I'm guessing obviously he goes planet to planet killing and hunting prey, but these skulls are so small. Some of these are small, and I just started thinking about it, like what planet does he go to kill these little animals? And he was probably hungry or something. He probably ate like the body and the flesh and all that, and just kept the skulls. And I think that's really cool that the predator would do that. I just think that's so cool. So in the movie, in the first one, you notice the little skulls that he wears. The first predator. Now I don't know if the second predator actually has the small skulls. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing him wearing any of those small skulls. This was pretty much something the first predator, the jungle predator, kind of wore with them, and then you started to notice other predators doing the same thing. So something that I wanted to do was do that. So I came up with these little tiny skulls. Now these skulls are just made of tinfoil. I did make a video last year on these tiny skulls, where I balled like some paper towel, and then I wrapped that paper towel with tinfoil, and then I just duct taped the entire thing, and I try to kind of mold it and kind of just make it look like bone, like little skulls, really. And I made one, two, three. I think I made four. I made four of them, and they're all different. They're not exactly from the movie. Just there's pictures of it on the internet. If you go onto the internet and just try to duplicate the skulls that the jungle predator has. These are not just, I didn't do that. I just came up with my own skulls. I kind of just winged it and just did my own thing with it. This one, it might be from the movie. Nah, I don't think so. No, I just winged it, you guys. I just kind of just did it. I just did my own thing. I wanted to be, just my own thing. So, but I did everything. I did make them out of tinfoil. I mean, balls of I just rolled up like some paper towel, for the head, and then just kind of like with tinfoil, wrapped it with tinfoil, and then I just sculpted each and every one of these skulls, like this one right here, this skull right here. It kind of looked like a duck, but and this one right here, and this one right here. If I could just turn it around, this one right here. But I didn't want to go coloring them. I tried so many different ways to color them. After I duct taped them, I tried using white paint. I tried using gray paint. I just did everything I could to try to make them look like real skulls, and it didn't work, you guys. I mean, it just didn't look good. The paint was so sticky, and then I just gave up on it. Last year I just gave up on it. And I just wrapped it with duct tape, and I said, "Oh, my predator likes to dip his skulls into gold, melted gold," and that's what kind of just give it that throwback story, the backstory to why the first predator decided to keep his golden skull trophies. But this time around, I did want to try to make them as real as I can. And using acrylic paint, don't really have my paints here, but using some acrylic paint, I managed to just keep painting at it, and then using little dabs of black and trying to make them look grayish in a way. You see, you guys, kind of give it that. And what I liked about the tinfoil, you guys, I mean, I know it's so cheap to make something like this out of tinfoil, but it works. I like the little cracks and the little you know, the shape of it, just the shape of it, that it kind of does look, kind of resembles like a real skull, like a real tiny skull. And using some black paint to paint the inside of them. Yeah, and some brown. And I mean, this is not gold. Well, I don't know. It's gold. Yeah, it's gold. It is gold. But I did paint them, and I painted them. I slowly kind of just did some different shades of white and some grays, and yeah, and I just gave it a few like just dripping black, so it looked like cracks into the skulls. It definitely looks cool. I definitely like it. I don't know why I couldn't just do it last year. Do it this way. I don't know. I guess I was in a rush, or I just wasn't thinking, and I just decided to just go through it as quickly as possible, as painless as possible. But this did take me a day. I just did this right now, you guys. I just, when I was doing the last video, I was letting these things dry. And here's the other one too, you guys. The one I had showed you guys. I did add some of these little brown beads because I had a bracelet that I made. Also, just using beads. Now, in some of the Predator movies, you can see that there's some Predators that use beads. There's some Predators that use what do you call it? Feathers. I've seen Predators that use feathers, some type of piercing on their dread. I'm guessing I guess some of their jewelry, they do have some beads. You know, obviously I seen pictures of it up close. They do have their own type of jewelry that they wear on their dreads, or on their necks, around their necks, or even around the spear. Like sometimes, I think there was the AVP, the Predator, or even the Predator 2. The elder Predators would customize their weaponry with some of these beads and some of these teeth, or fangs, or skulls, or stuff like that, and they would just decorate their weaponry, their weapons, using bone and some of these beads that they have. So yeah, this was quickly, it was real quick, using acrylic paint, you guys, nothing special. I just used some paint, some acrylic paint that you can pick up from Walmart, and some and these little beads that you can probably find at Walmart. It's better you go Hobby Lobby. That's where I went to get these beads, these little brown beads, but I'm pretty sure they sell it at Walmart as well. And it was just yeah, I just did some acrylic painting, some shading, and just kept going over and over, painting them, repainting them, retouching them. Then went with the black to give it that, you know, that I guess crackling look to it, or I don't know, just to give it a little more detail into the sculpting of it, you know. So these were just something quick, you guys. I just wanted to bring out. I don't know if I'm gonna use them. I might use this one. I'm probably gonna use it onto my costume. I am gonna put this back onto my costume. I did wear it with the first Predator, but they were in gold. The skulls were gold. But this time around, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this back. I'm gonna probably put it over my shoulder. So stay tuned for some more videos, you guys. And yeah, just a quick thing of my necklace or skull trophies, little skull trophies update. And hope to see you guys on the next one.